Alright, so I thought I'd do a vlog today because, I don't know, I'm just at this mode where I felt like one video was just not enough for me to film, so I'm gonna go ahead and do two. Apologize, I should stop touching my hair. It's just one of those things, you know, when you're really getting into a video and you start playing with your hair and you get a little bit sidetracked. So I've been watching a lot of motivational videos, and I think that's one of my greatest things, is that as much as I love doing makeup, the reason I do it is because I have a passion for it. And if you have seen or heard about any entrepreneur videos, then you will know that one of their keys to success is passion, and it's something I have for makeup. So I wanted to answer one of the questions today that I thought would really stick with me and would really show, you know, what sort of person I am. So I am still a Senegist distributor and I really love it. I've expanded in so many ways. I've gone out of my comfort zone by going to salons. I've been, you know, getting to know people through the business, online, offline, you know, and doing Facebook parties, which has been a really great way for me to meet new people and of course help people out from friends of friends. And you know, one of the things I love is when I do stuff like that, I can talk to people, doesn't matter what area of life they're in, and you know, we still have that sort of connection through makeup or skincare, or you know, just helping them out. So the question that I heard today on one of the videos, and I think it was Patrick, what's his name, Patrick Man. I will remember it, and I'll link the video down below so you guys can check his video out and understand it. It was his 10 steps to being successful or something like that. And I've watched a couple of his videos before. I think this was slightly what do you call it, slightly changed because he was doing a video for somebody else, Evan Michael, and I can also link his video down below. But anyway, going back to the point, why not me? So I know for a fact that I have a passion for makeup. I know for a fact that my ideal lifestyle is you know, creating a video every day which can help inspire you and everyone else around the world to do the things that you love. Doesn't matter how you know, it doesn't matter how good you are at it, you've got to be able to love it. I think that's what I'm trying to say. So even people who play soccer, or people who play music, or people who read, you may not necessarily be good at it, but the point is you want to pursue it because you know you love it. And that is the one thing I think that keeps people on their toes. So why not me? If I was to tell somebody, why should I, if they said to me, asked me, why should you be an entrepreneur? Why should you be the one with success? Well, I've been thinking about this for a long time, and I'm going to try not to get emotional about this, but I dearly love my husband, and I know that he works an 8 to 5 hour, 8 to 5, you know, day, 5 days a week, and he's amazing at what he does. I'm so glad that he now does a job that he actually loves. Also, those hours in the day, I only get to see him, you know, in the afternoon or early in the morning. And I've tried really hard to make a schedule for myself where I can wake up early in the morning, make him a coffee before he goes to work, so that that's our, you know, half hour or whatever to talk about things. And then he can come back home and we can chat. And that's usually like dinner time leading up to, what, 10, 11. And with the way that our schedules work with my business, I'm out during the day and I come home feeling tired. But the point is, and it's going to sound a bit crazy, but when I have financial freedom, I know that I can bring him home. And even if we had it, I would still, you know, encourage him to go out and do the things that he loves, because he loves being a mechanic. He really does. He's happy with his boss. I guess I am being a bit selfish as well, because I really want that time to spend with him, and he knows that, and he's happy about it. Like, he's got to be doing things. But he also said to me, hey, if you can get $8,000 a week, then yes, you know, I will, you know, be able to spend more time with you and spend less hours at work, or I would just, you know, help you more with your business. So I love him so much, and I think spending time with him is something that is really important to me. So having the business, that is one of the reasons why I think it should be me, because I want to help him out. I want him to be able to come home and spend more hours, you know, enjoying himself with me. He does when he comes home, he does when, you know, in the morning, but 8 till 5 is a long time during the day, and to me, it's just, during that time, I'd rather at least half of it he was with me than at work. Why not me? Because what I would really love to do one day is to turn my business into another business, which is, now you guys have probably seen the movie Sing. Okay, well, I'd love to turn that into a reality, where people are singing songs that they love from their heart, and I'm a very musical type of person, so that really does, you know, touch me. It's very important to me, music. Hence I love movies like Pitch Perfect and you know, all that sort of stuff. And then to raise awareness for cancer and homeless people, and, you know, the money that we get, part of that would be donated to them to help them with their lives, because initially I was thinking to myself, I wanted to do something that I could help people with cancer and find ways to prevent it. That is important, yet for those people who have a love for music, I also feel that this would give them the opportunity to do that, to get on stage, to just be who they are, especially if they're people who are really scared about singing, but they know that they love it and they know that they want to do that. So I just wanted to clarify this in my video, just to explain to you guys, this is how I feel, and this is where I'd like my life to go, is to be able to help those with cancer and who are homeless, you know, through basically music making at a theatre that I would love to be able to invest in one day. That is a really big dream of mine, and I want to make that a reality. And as I said, I love music, so I know that's another passion of mine, and that would definitely help those out there who love music too and would want to pursue their dreams in something like that, where they're doing something special for others as well as themselves. And that's really what I'm all about. I mean, I was asked this the other day, why do you want to do a business? And I said it's because I love helping people. And I loved helping people when I was working in childcare as well. I loved helping people when I was studying massage. But I wanted something that I knew I would be able to persist in. Makeup and skincare are something that I needed to know more about, because it's so important to look after your skin. And at the same time, I love going out wearing it, and you know, for those out there who love makeup, it's good to be able to wear stuff that is safe for their skin and lasts all day, because you know, nobody really wants to go out and wear something that's going to melt off their face by 3-4 hours. You know, that's just frustrating. So I hope that this video has been really self-explanatory, but why not me? I do believe that something like this is going to help myself and help others out there who really need it. I would also love to be one of the parents who can honestly say to their children, sorry, I got an itchy head, I can afford, you know, for you to go to college, I can afford for you to study, I can afford, you know, all that sort of stuff that they really need in life. I love my parents dearly. I knew that they wanted me to have my own independence, so I'm thankful for that. But I guess in some ways I would like to be a parent who can actually help their children by actually giving them a bit of money if desperately they needed it to get somewhere. Greg and my parents are completely different. My parents, I guess, teach me to be more independent, whereas Greg's parents, I'm not saying they teach him to be dependent, but you know, they're more than happy to give money without getting anything back. Like, they're very generous that way. So different lifestyles, different parents. At the same time, I would love to be, I guess, the parent that can honestly say, you know, if my child's in trouble, I want to be able to get them out of it, and not have to, you know, worry about it so much, because I'm going to work hard for that, and make sure that, you know, we're not in a sticky financial situation, because I think that's a worry for me, is to be a parent where I can't say I can't afford that because I can't afford that, you know, and just figuring out priorities in my life. So feel free to share your comments, like explain what sort of situation you're in and, you know, what dreams and ambitions you have. I honestly believe that anyone can make their dreams come true. It's just a case of doing it. And as I say, it's a lot easier said than done. But I also believe that step by step every day, if you just keep implementing, you know, into whatever your business is or whatever your goals are, then you can really reach your biggest goal one day. You certainly can. So I think it's really important to have small goals and big goals, and like they say, first tier, top tier and second tier goals, things that you you know, will know for your long term, and then know for your short term what do you have to think about later, what do you want to think about now, so you can get it done now, and that can lead you towards where you want to go. I think something else that really stayed in my mind today was that whole idea of what sort of jobs that people do. Any sort of cleaning jobs are part of the world. That's how the world goes around. You've got to clean in order to have clean clothes. You've got to clean in order to make sure that you're living in hygiene, like fresh hygiene, everything's safe and you can breathe well and all that sort of stuff. Also, if you have a business though, you want to be able to focus on the business, so you might need somebody to help you out, and that's something else I'm considering. I can do it myself and I don't mind it, but at the same time, if I want to make my business a reality, then I am going to have to focus more on my business, because hours are so quick during the day, and make sure that, you know, those little chores are done with the help of an assistant or somebody else. So I'm really gearing towards that. It doesn't make you lazy or anything, it just means that you can focus on what you need to do, and they can of course help you, and of course you can still be nice to those people that help you out. So yeah, that's my little chat for today. Hope it's made sense, and I will really try to do more of this every day if I can. No, it's not if I can. When I can, I will I will do that, because I think it's really important for me to share what I'm thinking to help me get to those goals. And none of those goals are really, you know, they're not something that I can't share, because they're not hurting anyone, they're not hurting me. And I think part of me has been living like a life where I should just be quiet and not, you know, tell people how I feel, and I'm shy and all this sort of stuff. But you know, if you don't say it, then you won't get it done. And if you don't say it, you won't, you know, have those dreams that you can reach, and you can reach them. And something that Steve Jobs said yesterday is, don't live a limited life, because no one can tell you how to live your life except you. If you want to expand on something, if you want to be bigger, then you've got to go out and find it. It's not going to come to you. You've got to go out and find it. And you know, you can't be sitting there thinking to yourself, well, you know, this life has been made for me, I gotta live it. I can't, you know, go out and make it better. But you can. You absolutely can.